I wore the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat every day for 7 days, 1 week. Here is what happened. Here are the pros and cons of the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat. Wearability factor. These are so damn wearable. I'll be honest with you guys. It's easy to just throw these on and go. It's one of those shoes you don't have to think twice about. You don't have to question, what am I wearing? Do I match? Does this make sense? Does this look good? The answer is yes. Yes, across the board. It's not a hard shoe to match or not match. If you're not looking to match, just go with an all black Jordan 4, an all black sneaker. You really can't go wrong. They'll go with basically any fit. The only thing when it comes to the Black Cats that I don't recommend is wearing them in the rain because of the material, right? You don't want to mess up the nubuck material on the upper, which I've done a pretty good job of taking care of. A little bit of smudges and whatnot, but that's just gonna happen. The more you wear them, the more you enjoy them, the more you put miles into them. You can see I have put miles into them. I have been wearing them, but they're still holding up very clean and look pretty good in my opinion because it's an all black sneaker. But I do think that the more I wear them, the more beat up they're going to look. They still look crispy, they still look fresh. It has only been a week every day for 7 days, but that's not that long to be wearing an all black shoe for it to look beat up. It really isn't. These will go a long time of looking really good, in my opinion, as long as I continue to not wear them when it's raining, snowing, bad, awful weather. As long as it's not crappy out, shitty out, you can wear your Black Cats with no issues and just go. It's a great shoe. I'll be honest. It's one of those shoes that if you're not so much into sneakers, you're not a big sneakerhead, but you just want a good everyday, you still want a pair of Jordans, you still want a Jordan 4, you just want something to just go, Black Cats are where it's at. Now, when it comes to pricing, retail was $220, so they did raise retail. However, resale is around $300 still, and I do think it'll stay around that price point. We have seen some restocks almost every day online since they've released, here and there, random websites, retailers releasing a few pairs. They're very hard to get your hands on a restock, but if you can, why not? I will say this, it's one of those shoes that people are going to want years down the line, and it's crazy and true to say that because we have them back in 2025. This shoe released 5 years ago. 5 years ago. The initial time was 2006, the first time. It took 14 years for them to bring them back. And then 5 years later. What does that tell you? In my personal opinion, I don't think we'll see this shoe again for another 6-7 years. Roughly 6-7. Gotta do it. 6-7. So I do think it'll take another 6-7 years for us to see the Black Cat 4s. Just my opinion. We're in 2025. I think they'll give it to us in some time before 2035. So before another 10 years, I do think we'll see them again. However, it is one of those shoes that they could probably release every year, every other year, and a lot of people would still want them and buy them because they're just going to wear them so much and beat them up, and I don't blame you. So if you want the Black Cat 4s, I do recommend picking them up. Personally, just my personal opinion, I don't really care if it has Nike Air or Jumpman on the back. If I had to pick for this particular shoe, probably go with the Jumpman because that's how it was on the OG pair in 2006, but I don't really care. Personally, I think it looks good either way. You can't go wrong. The Nike Air, shiny on the back. I have seen some pairs from retailers where this Nike Air is not that shiny. It has more of like a dull look to it. So I guess it just varies from pair to pair. But most pairs I've seen do have the shininess to it. Mine certainly does. So I do recommend, if you guys want them, go true to size. Definitely go true to size. I've worn these to do practically everything, except I haven't worn them in the rain or snow. I'm not trying to get them messed up. It hasn't snowed here, luckily, but it has been raining. It rained, I think, once or twice this week, and I didn't wear them when it was raining. I waited for it to stop, and then I wore them. So I do recommend not wearing them when it's nasty outside. And yeah, your Nike Air is going to get dirty. It's going to get more dirty than that. It's already dirty, but it's going to get more dirty the more I wear them, of course. Now, creasing, they do crease up a little bit, but you're not really going to notice it because it is an all black shoe, but there is some creasing there going on, but nothing too drastic, nothing too bad at all. And then the fat tongue, just really, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of the thickness of the tongue. It just makes it more comfortable on feet. Now, this is rubber, so if you were worried about this digging up on you, it's not going to. They did fix it, you know, on old Jordan 4s from, like, let's just say 2019 Red 4s, for example. Those will have more of the harder plastic on the back, but these have the rubber on the back, like the SB4. It's like that almost. So it's very soft. It's not going to rub up against you. It's not going to give you, you know, any problems on your Achilles or your back of your leg or any of that. So you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, they're very soft on the inside. It's very soft and cozy on there. They're comfortable, I'll say that. For some reason, these are like one of the more comfortable Jordan 4s in my opinion, which is kind of crazy to say because usually Jordan 4s for me in the beginning, I'll have like this pinky area over here and my pinky toe just killing me. But on these, it didn't happen at all. At all. There was like no break-in period, which was awesome. So that's amazing. Now, as far as the squeak, because I know you guys are going to ask, did they squeak on feet? The answer is no. No, they did not. All it takes is just loosening up your laces. That's it. You don't have to do a crazy job of loosening them up either. I didn't relace the shoe. I just laced them up. They came how they laced already, and I just loosened them up a little bit with my hand. Just dug in there, and that's it. Very simple. And yeah, I don't tie my shoes usually, so I didn't tie these. The laces are just like that inside the shoe, and that's it. Nike Air is still there. I didn't tape it. I actually stopped doing that, so I don't really care too much about that anymore. And the Nike Air is still there, so it is holding up intact. The sticker's starting to fade, but that's okay. Expect it anyway. And yeah, they're just a really good overall beat-around shoe. And if you don't want to beat them up and you want to take care of them, good for that as well. It's just a really good, solid pair of Air Jordan 4s. You know, I know it's all black, it's simple, but it just does its job. It really does. And they don't feel like bricks on feet. I know a lot of Jordan 4s, a lot of sneakers, Jordans especially, will feel like bricks on feet. These don't really feel like bricks on feet. Not to me, they don't. Some people I know may say that they do. To me, no, not this pair. I feel like the Black Hat 3s would feel more of a brick on my foot than the 4s do. Just my opinion. The Black Hat 3s were cool. They did drop, I believe, earlier. Was it this year or last year? But yeah, I'd rather have the Black Hat 4s than the 3s. So I'm definitely happy to have them. I'll be wearing them a lot more. It's been 7 days. And as far as cons, the only con I could really say is just be careful with the material because they are going to get scuffed up. You know, it is going to turn into like more of an ashy color over time because of the, you know, the black of the shoe, the black nubuck. It's just going to turn more of that ashy color. But other than that, I think it's just a great pair of Air Jordan 4s. It really is. And is it worth, you know, the $800 to $1,000 that they were selling for in 2020, 2021, 2022? No. But, you know, for around $300 that the 2025 pair is at, is it worth it? In my opinion, yes. If you're really going to wear them like that, then yes. If you're just going to wear them once in a blue moon, then probably not. It's just a black sneaker. You probably don't need it. But if you're going to wear them often, like often, then yes, I recommend picking them up if you don't have them. And if you have them, wear them because they're a great shoe. And I do think you guys know how the sneaker game goes. We'll see them back again. We'll see them back again. Everything's coming back out, right? So I don't recommend really holding on to pairs as far as resale, but as far as personal, yeah, pick them up, scoop them up if you want them. You can't go wrong, and you don't have to worry about the squeakiness, so don't worry about that. It doesn't happen on feet. So yeah, when you first get them, it'll squeak. Right now, it's squeaking, but on feet, it doesn't squeak. So don't worry about that, and you're good to go. They're clean, they're wearable, they're fresh, and I'm very happy that they're back in 2025. This is one of those shoes that I was not expecting them to retro so quickly, but they did. And I think, in my opinion, Jordan Brand looked at the resale price, Nike looked at the resale price, and was like, yeah, we don't want that shoe to be that much money, let's drop them again. We'll raise retail a little bit, and they'll sell out, make a crap ton of pairs, and cash out on it and drop that resale, because they did not want the general public seeing. That's what happened during 2020, 21, 2022. The general public was getting into shoes, and Nike probably did not want, this is just my opinion, my thoughts, Nike probably did not want to see the average person to see resale on this shoe that went so damn viral, and everybody knows what it is, to going to $800 to $1,000 still. So they were like, all right, let's just drop them. Let's drop them, $220, and here they are. So I scooped them up. I did not in 2020, but in 2025, here they are. Definitely had to pick them up. Let me know if you guys picked up your pairs of the Black Cat 4s down below in the comments. Let me know what size you are, and let me know what size you need. If you did not pick up the Black Cat 4s, let me know down below in the comments. These are a size 11. I did go true to size, and I'll be wearing them a ton more. Let me know down below in the comments, are they a cop? Are they a drop for you? Let me know if you guys picked up your pairs, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you guys love sneakers, and hit that like button for me as well. Hitting the like button really does help the channel grow, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're at over 100,000 subscribers, so join the More family. Let's grow it. Hit that subscribe button down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. This has been 7 days of wearing the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat every day for 7 days, and here are the pros and cons. And to be honest, there's not a lot of cons, just some solid pros, and just a really good, solid, all-black Air Jordan 4. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys join the More family. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. We're always on the grind. We're never going to stop. Always dropping that fire. Straight fire. The Air Jordan 4 Black Cat 2025 is fire. Straight fire. They did a great job, and I'm going to continue to wear them. And I'm sure they will not continue to look this good, and I'm sure they'll definitely get more of that ashy look, and I'm excited for it. I really am. I think it'll give it more character. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. We out.